San Jose, California is the place to be for Monday Night Raw live on Netflix. And to be honest, I could have rehashed last week's and said Penta will debut because he's due surely to face Chad Gable as the mystery luchador. I'm expecting him to make an appearance there. I could have done that, but we won't. We could have talked about the Women's Intercontinental Championship match finale, which is the two people I predicted to be the winners, so I'm winning either way. But we're not going to talk about that either. What we're going to talk about is what's next for CM Punk. Now, he's had his seemingly blow-off match with Seth Rollins, and he seems to be on course for something. What that something may be, is it the Royal Rumble? I don't know, because I think he might go straight for the world title itself, and I think he's the next challenger for Gunther. Now, Gunther's last world title match was against Balor and Priest, I believe, Saturday Night's main event. They are having a blow-off feud street fight match, I guess, which could see the end of the Judgment Day. Another thing I could have talked about, but we've already talked about that multiple times. Well, we're not really talking much about CM Punk. Punk has shown a level of quality in terms of his performance. I think he's great in ring work, and microphone skills are being showcased as normal. And it's what's next. And I think that they'll want to put the belt on him sooner rather than later, because I think he is going to be one of the world title matches come WrestleMania. Now, originally I thought it was going to be him challenging for the belt off the back of the Royal Rumble win, but off the back of the response to John Cena being in the Royal Rumble, I now think John Cena might win it and go on to face Cody Rhodes, and there's something we're going to talk about that in due course. But yeah, will CM Punk be the next challenger for Gunther? Gunther is now at a point where he has nothing to do. He had a promo on the Netflix debut, wasn't really on the program, just had a bit of a vignette in a sense. Punk obviously won his match against Rollins. Now, we could have a bit of a in-between with Punk, Rollins and Gunther. I would like to see that. They are three phenomenal performers. I think that Punk and Rollins' animosity seems to be pushed to the side when it comes to them facing each other. So why not throw Gunther in there as a third? I think Gunther works really well in triple threats. We've seen it with Drew and Sheamus. We saw it with Balor and Priest. He is very good at getting a triple threat going, and it would be very good to see that. But I think that the match will be, I don't know whether it will be the Royal Rumble, maybe at Saturday Night's main event. We're not sure. Saturday Night's main event is on the 25th of January, so the week before the Royal Rumble. Well, it'll be interesting to see where Punk slots in for the world title picture, because it seems to be that is the progress going forward. And I think that I like the sound of it. There will be a lot of Punk detractors that say that he is, like Rollins likes to say, he is a cancer to the business and he should no longer be there. But everything that's being said about him from what I've seen coming back into the company, there's not really been much negative that I've seen. It's all been relatively positive. The stuff he's helping out with in NXT, being kind of involved with the guys involved with the main roster. Obviously, the stuff he did with Drew was phenomenal. I'd say that was feud of the year for last year. So why not have Punk involved in that? Because obviously, Drew has got his stuff with the Bloodline. Rollins has just lost what would technically class as the feud ender, but I don't think it will be. I think there's some more to come from it. Or the big blow-off match, in a sense, for now, with Punk. So Punk is primed for the world title picture. Obviously, we have the street fight as well, which might see a challenger come through that. Everything stacks up and the Raw main event scene is starting to look quite heavy and quite good. So it's good to see. Would I like to see Punk versus Gunther? Yes, I think it'd be a great match. I'd like to see how they play it. Would it be a stereotypical Gunther match? Would it play more into the CM Punk kind of style of wrestling? Either way, I think they're both really good. I think they'll pull out a great match between each other. And even if you have to throw in Rollins to do the spot stuff, why not? Well, it'd be a great triple threat, to be honest. But what do you guys think? Is this the start of the push for CM Punk to be world champion? Will he get his main event match at WrestleMania? Let's see. We'll find out possibly on Raw. He is scheduled to appear on Raw, as is Gunther. I think they may be fused together as one segment. I think that will be the process that happens. But let me guys know what you think in the comments. Like this video if you haven't. Subscribe if you're new. Until next time, guys. Take care.